In this video, we're going to talk about two things that are important to you. One, Metamask, the most secure wallet in cryptocurrency and why it's important to you. Number two, staking as a form of passive income and why that is the best way to earn passive income in 2020 through to 2030. All right, I'm Cryptogigachad. Welcome to Cryptogigachad's YouTube channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like the content. And without further ado, let's jump into what Metamask is. Welcome to the wonderful world that is we're starting to go down the rabbit hole here, everyone. So this is Metamask. This is a cryptocurrency wallet to hold your cryptocurrency on Ethereum. So you're actually using what you're investing in, which is really, really good. The reason I like Metamask is that it's a wallet that is very secure and you can use it across regions, which is really relevant to me because I'm moving over to the UK, as I mentioned before, which is really, really good. So I can use this in Australia, in England, in America, wherever you wanted to if you wanted to move across countries. It's decentralized, it's great, as long as you've got that login code, which is a series of words in sequential order. It's really, really good. So you need Google Chrome to use this. It is just a way to store cryptocurrency, really easy. You can see download there, you download it as an extension, go through the steps, and then you'll see here this little jigsaw puzzle there on the right hand side of your browser where you can just enter Metamask and away you go, you're into your Metamask wallet. And the reason this is really important is Metamask is a way to get into cryptocurrencies really, really early via exchanges like Uniswap or PancakeSwap if you wanted to add the Binance Smart Chain extension. Now, reach out if you want help on that one because it can get quite complicated. However, if you're looking at getting onto Uniswap as an exchange to trade cryptocurrency, which is basically a way to trade, let's say, Ethereum, the swap sort of thing that you saw on Binance and COINSPOT and Coinbase as well. All you have to do is send Ethereum from your wallet. Let's say you bought Ethereum on Binance. You can send it. You'll have an address that you send it from, and obviously you have your Metamask address. So you're obviously sending it to that. Make sure you copy that address clearly, and make sure you've written it down a couple of times and sanity check it before you send it because it needs to go to your wallet, obviously, so you're able to then exchange and trade it. The reason I say all these things are, if, for example, if you bought Cardano when it wasn't listed on Binance, which means it wasn't popular, it was in its early phase, you could have bought it at 7 cents. And let's say you just invested $1,000 US, you would have gotten something like 14,000 Cardano. Now that today is worth $19,000. So you would have times 19. And this, you could have done that, in March last year. So in less than 18 months had, times 20 gains, which is absolutely ridiculous. So there's much better returns on other coins as well if you're able to get in early and if you believe in the project and do your proper research. So that's really, really good. And Metamask, as I showed you before, really easy to use. There's an app on your phone that you can use as well with the same login code, which is really fantastic. And then it'll take you to a website. So this is the way that you actually get those smaller coins, which I'm going to show you in a second. But this is a website called Uniswap, which you can just click on that Uniswap icon and connect it to your Metamask wallet. Once you do that, it's really, really simple. It takes 2 seconds. Once you're there, you're into Uniswap, which you can use for staking pools. I'm going to get to what staking is in just a second. This is basically a way of you swapping. Let's say, as I mentioned before in the previous example, you have Ethereum and you want to swap it to a smaller coin. Let's say this is one I know of that I'm a really big fan of. Something like Veracity, yet you don't have it. You can import, or obviously it's not one of the main coins, so it's not listed on Uniswap in the standard edition. So you can just import it, which is really, really easy. You can just import that there and there you go, it's live. You can swap your Ethereum into Veracity and there you've got a low cap or micro cap coin that has high value that you've got in on early before everyone else. So that's how easy it is. Now there's numerous coins I'm going to talk about in a later video 5 coins that I think are the top ones to look out for and do this way. But it really is that simple. It's really easy to get into. I mean, it may take you a couple of times to actually figure out what's going on, which is fine. That's pretty much what happens to everyone. So go ahead, do it. I highly recommend having a look at these microcap coins because they're going to give you the best return if you know about these small projects and you're invested into this and you really want to look into them. That's what's really going to nail it for you guys. And I'm not a financial advisor, but I definitely think, the high reward is worth the high risk in my opinion, especially as this is early on because you're going to get crazy multiples if you get into a project early. Now, how do we actually look at those projects and find out about them? Well, a really great website to use that I use is CoinGecko or CoinMarketCap. There's two that are really good that'll tell you all about the size of the coins. It lists everything here for you. It's better to look at this outside of your typical exchanges that you've got because it's going to list things that you've never heard of before. If you just look right at the top here, you've got coins, exchanges, DeFi, NFT. So you can have a look per category if you're interested in decentralized finance, different exchanges,
different NFT plays, which you can go into here. I'll show you a quick example, which is really cool because you can see what's performing best. You know, you can easily slide down here. You can see what's some of the rarer coins. Market capitalization. You've heard me mention market cap. It's the total value of that coin. And it's important when you're researching these coins. So this is one hot tip for everyone there. If you're having a look at coins, and this is another reason why I like Engine, which I mentioned in a previous video. If you have a look at the market cap, it's $1 billion. And that's the total market cap. It's fixed. What you want to look for when you're looking at these coins is a fixed market cap. What I mean by that is a maximum circulating supply of coins, which is really, really good. That just means that when this value goes up, it's likely to go up quicker. So as you see more investment in these coins, you'll see them go up in a quicker multiple. When you have coins like Dogecoin and Shiba Inu and those meme coins, what you'll see is an unfixed supply, and it means that they can just keep adding tokens, which means it dilutes the pool and devalues the value of essentially that coin. And I know if you watched the first video of mine, you would have I would have told you all about inflation. So that's essentially what Dogecoin and something like Shiba Inu is. It can be inflated highly easily. They can release as many coins as they want, which means like the US dollar, if you're investing in that, you've got to be aware of that because the value can plummet. Also, if somebody, and there's a bunch of people that own Dogecoin, for example, they can sell that and drive the price down really quickly, which is what we've seen recently. So that's a reason why I don't really like those coins as long-term investments. Sure, you can dive Harambe in and see what happens, and, you know, be aware of that risk. And if you have that risk tolerance, you can go ahead and do it. But I recommend not doing that. I think that's a bit of a ridiculous idea, and I personally don't do it. So I know people that do and have made money with Dogecoin, but it's not really my thing. I much prefer the safer options, and I think Engine's a really good example like that. I know obviously not a good day today, but in the long term, I think Engine's going to perform quite well. So guys, Metamask, Uniswap, and now you're familiar with CoinGecko. Again, go and have a look at these things. Go do your research and certainly have a look and feel with all these. But as I've mentioned before, Uniswap, very easy to use and very good way to get into coins early. Now, I've mentioned Ethereum gas fees in a previous video, which is the transaction fees, something to be aware of with using something like Uniswap. So that's a bit of a chunk of advice for you. And second bit of advice I'd like to throw at you as well. You'll see community there. If you take a look at a look down the left-hand side, you'll see community. It's a really good way of clicking on these coins, doing some research, finding more about them on Twitter, on Reddit, on Telegram. And again, these are not the greatest sources of information, but if you go into their website and you're able to see what they're doing on their project, you look at their product roadmap, where they're headed, really good way of getting in projects early, and you know, obviously recommend doing your research on the team and going through before you actually invest in a product. That's a really good nugget of advice that I can give you. So the number one thing that I love about cryptocurrency, and the reason I think it's so great, is staking. It's earning passive income on those coins. Now, staking you can think of as the equivalent of a savings account in a bank account. That's pretty much all it is, and you get paid daily in interest. And the interest levels are insane. So let's get into it a little bit. This is the Binance exchange. There's many different ways of staking. This is just one way that I'm going to show you today, which is going to change your life. So, right, what you've got here, your wallet. If you scroll down the menu, you'll see Earn. So Binance Earn, really easy to get into, guys. This is not rocket science. And then you'll see up here, Binance staking products. So all you need to do, if you've got ADA, which is Cardano, if you've got Sand, and you click on that expand button, you're able to see plenty more. Solana, VeChain, which I love. You can go down. There's plenty of different coins here with varying interest rates. So that's how much you're going to earn per annum, everyone. This isn't a joke. This is legit. You can start earning that in coins that's paid every day. And again, you have to look at the duration days here. So this is your annual percentage yield, which basically means if you put $100 in clay, for example, you would have $121.30 at the end of the year. Very simple to work out that way. Similarly, obviously that is assuming that you have it earning interest every single day and you keep staking it once the period has expired, the duration has expired, which is what I strongly recommend that you do. Now you can pull it out at any time, but let's say for example, you wanted to stake your Cardano for 30 days, it would be earning 5% on Cardano per year, which is crazy compared to returns on anything else. Way better than something like dividends that are paid out of shares. And it's the reason why this space is going to grow so quickly and has been growing so quickly. So yeah, if you lock it away for 60 days, which is my preference when you have something like ADA, it's a good period of time, Cardano, I should say, you can get 7.79% interest, which is crazy. And guys, that's paid daily. As you can see, it stacks up quickly. You're able to earn more money. Now, when you get that on something like Binance, let's say you've staked 1,000 Cardano, for example, and you're going to get 7 Cardano paid annually. Whenever any Cardano is paid to you, you can use that and change that to dollars at any point in time. You can, there's a myriad of, or a bunch of different things that you can do with that, which is really, really good. Now, some coins have better interest earnings than others. As you can see here, there's like PancakeSwap. One of the reasons I love that coin is that it's ridiculous. You want to stake it for 90 days, you can get 42% interest per annum. That is ridiculous. I told you it would change your lives. This is such a good way to earn passive income. It's the best way to earn passive income, in my personal opinion, that you can possibly do. Obviously, the risk associated with this is when the market is fluctuating, it tanks. Look, it happens all the time, but it's a good way to hedge against that once you've invested in cryptocurrency. You can start investing in staking coins and earning those coins so they keep adding up over time. And it's a really good way to put your coins to use and make things work for you, as opposed to just leaving them there on an exchange. It's just an added layer of benefit. So thanks very much for sticking around to the end. As I told you, great way to use cryptocurrency. I love it. Again, Cryptogigachad here to help guide you through 2021 and onwards in cryptocurrency. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and tell me what your favorite cryptocurrency is to use and to stake with, and the ones that you've had the best returns on.